April 19th, 2014 at Carleton University in Ottawa was the first meeting ever between Minnesota United and the Ottawa Fury. There are just 3 players on Ottawa's current roster that were in the Fury's 18, while Minnesota has 9 players still with the team from that day, including Christian Ramirez, who got the 90th minute game winner in United's 2-1 win. Speaking of Christian Ramirez, normally a goal and an assist from Christian Ramirez is enough to secure a win for Minnesota, but not last week. However, United needs that level of production from him if they're going to collect 3 points.
Yeah, Minnesota has relied on Christian Ramirez a lot this season. They're going to have to rely on him down the stretch here if they're going to get into the playoffs. But tonight against Ottawa, they're going to have to play the ball to his feet. They don't want the ball in the air because he'll get hounded from behind there. He has to play it at his feet and bring his teammates in, and he can spin off and find some open spaces.
Giuseppe Gentile was a problem for Minnesota's defense last weekend. He took advantage of the space given to him, and he scored his first goal for the Fury.
Yeah, what a goal that was, because a fantastic strike from about 20-25 yards. Didn't give Sammy and Jacques no chance whatsoever. But he worked well with Hayworth and the rest of the midfield when they closed Minnesota down at the right times. They turned the ball over, and they took their chances very well by doing that, and nothing will change tonight against Minnesota.
A throw in early for Minnesota. Kevin Venegas to put the ball back in play. He'll bounce in the 6. Paysere challenged by Lang. Lance Lang with a golden opportunity here early, just 37 seconds in, excuse me. Ibson to it first.
Now Minnesota's high pressure is starting to turn the ball over from Ottawa.
Here's Spies once again with the cross. Watson with the header, up and over. Good wind of 10 miles an hour. So that may have an effect on the game as we go throughout the night, but cooler temperatures. Minnesota, they've been playing in some heat not that long ago. Tonight, cool. Here's Gentile. Working against Lowe. Gentile saved by Njok. Davis with the clearance. Dixon. Fouled by Lang.
Big save by Njok there, but I think Damien Lowe was very unlucky, maybe not to get a penalty kick called here, because when he did flick it up and hit him on the hand there on the right-hand side, the referee didn't have a good angle on it, but Gentile really should score from that position right there, 10-12 yards out, just to keep it a beat.
Venegas. That went through the legs of Hallworth. Good ball from Pitchkolin. Spies. Ramirez! Watson! And Jamie Watson! His second goal in as many games for Minnesota.
Jamie Watson can't score, but it was a tremendous ball through by Pitchkolin that started this whole thing off. Spies knocked it over the top. Looks like Ramirez should have scored, but that great ball there, penetrating ball. Spies no look pass over the top. Ramirez didn't quite get all of it there. He saw guys coming out there, but Jamie Watson stuck with it. The first one got blocked, but he wasn't going to miss the second one. His second goal in 2 games puts Minnesota up 1-0 on the road against Ottawa.
Bailey with possession. Through for Dixon. First time by Gentile goes wide.
The Minnesota midfield are making Ottawa play the ball back a lot tonight, whereas last week they had all times kind of space in the middle of the field.
Jamie Watson wins it quickly forward. Ramirez. Left footer goes wide. Took a bit of a bump there from Eddie Edward. So the first half comes to a close. Scoreboard reads Minnesota United 1, Ottawa Fury 0.
Yeah, good first half by Minnesota, especially plays from Damien Lowe, Aaron Pitchkolin, and Jamie Watson with the goal. Najak had a good save, but it's been a good 45 minutes, and that's all it is, because 45 minutes, Minnesota has to hold on to this lead and maybe add to it. You see Ottawa come from behind last week, and Minnesota will be thinking the same thing, but Minnesota are doing really well closing it down.
Opponent facing his own goal. Lowe would go through his back. He hasn't done that in the slightest tonight.
Yeah, he's been brilliant tonight, especially in the first half so far.
Here's Spies for Minnesota, Ben Spies. He goes down, whistle from the referee. Referee pulls the yellow card out of his pocket. He's going to show it to Ben Spies.
Just got away from the, I'm not sure what the thing was. He got his feet tangled up there.
Ibson in midfield. Finds an open Lance Lang. Overlapping is Davis. Lang Well hit, saved by Peza. Rebound. Tissot, left-footed cross. Gentile looking to level it, and he does! Giuseppe Gentile scores for Ottawa, makes it 1-1.
Once again, Gentile strikes again to tie this game up at 1, but Minnesota were upset about the free kick given away in the first place. That's the first ball Damien Lowe's missed into the box tonight, and it proves critical. Leaves Gentile all alone. Catches Sami Najak at the near post. No one within 5 yards. Good strike. Tough to beat. You shouldn't be beating the near post there, but it was a good strike nonetheless. The Ben Spies yellow card in the box for diving, and then once again calls a free kick for Damien Lowe. That wasn't.
Ottawa going forward again. Williams. Gentile puts it over the bar. Ottawa defeated Minnesota last week at the National Sports Center, so it's quite clear Minnesota needs to go here tonight and get the win. And header by Coleman goes wide. We're an hour in at TD Place, Chris Lidholm, along with Alan Willie. 1-1 is our score. Jamie Watson getting Minnesota on the board first, that in the 20th minute. Ottawa getting the answer in the 56th minute. Looking for goal number 2. Haworth looking to add to his team-leading goal total. Puts it wide. Davis, Blake, first touch of the night. Read there by Edward. Haworth. Williams! And Ryan Williams gives the home squad a 1-goal lead.
Great finish by Williams as the ball comes inside here. Might have took a little deflection. You see trying to reach for it, but Colin couldn't quite reach to it, but felt perfectly for Williams. One touch, right foot, far corner of the net, puts Ottawa up 2-1. Just an outstanding goal by Williams. 2-1 Ottawa.
Slowed up by Blake. Williams with space around him. Haworth. Dixon. Back to Haworth. Roseboom open. And he slots it away past Sami Jacques and makes it 3-1 in favor of the Fury.
Good build-up, Chris. Good goal, but you can give this time and space he got on just outside the 6-yard box here. That's far too much space. He's got to be closed down quickly.
Ball gets away from Spies. That'll do it. Ottawa collects 3 points from United for a second straight week with tonight's 3-1 victory over Minnesota.